station log. Hey buddies, what's up? It's 5:29. Wow, it's already 5:30. I guess that happens when you're really busy and your phone is just sitting there charging because it's about dead. You're just trying to get it charged up to where it's not almost dead. And then time goes by. You're busy, you're helping customers, you're taking care of other things, and the next thing you know, it's 5:30 and you're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, record a little. So I was just thinking, it is a law that on all gas pumps, it has to be posted that you shut your car off, no smoking, that you shut your car off, and you can't leave your vehicle unattended. Why is it a law that this be posted on gas pumps if it is, not enforced to be followed? Just looking at the cultural differences, back in Illinois, and honestly, I never really paid attention in New Mexico, but back in Illinois, if you smoked while pumping your gas, people gave you weird, dirty looks, and some people might even chastise you for it. But here, people smoke while pumping their gas all the time, and I'm guessing that it is only by luck and the grace of God that nobody's blown up or anything. Because scientifically, that can happen. It absolutely can. That's why it's posted. That's why it's a law that it has to be posted, hey, no smoking. The day after Labor Day would be the busy day. I would have guessed that Sunday, the day before Labor Day, would have been the busy day. But apparently, it's today, because today has been busy. So, alright, yay buddies! Gas station log, it's 6:55. Yay buddies, it's almost time to go home! Today is Tuesday, so I've still got 2 more days to work before my next day off. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday work. And then I have Friday off. I want to warn you guys maybe about something that might be worth warning about. No sooner, back in 2016, when I inherited my dad's Jeep, no sooner than I had put it in my own name did I start getting calls from some company. I don't know if they ever gave me the name of their company, and they're like, oh yeah, we offer coverage for, engine parts and the stuff under your hood and the cost of repairs, stuff like that. And at the time I had quite a bit of money, so I didn't really give it too much thought, and I didn't look at it with very much scrutiny. I'm like, okay, sure, because I figured, hey, why not? Better be safe than sorry. So I'm like, okay, and they got me on a thing where I was paying like $150 a month for something that I never had to use. So finally I just canceled it because, the Jeep was in great shape. I didn't think I'd need it, and I didn't really see a point in spending that money on it. So I didn't, and I canceled it and never heard from them again. Later, I found out that the kinds of companies that do that, there are no companies that do that. The whole thing was a scam. And I'm like, oh, well, don't I feel stupid? So, whatever, and I just forgot about it, and, over a year has gone by, and I haven't heard from them anymore, and it's, been no thing. And then I wake up today and find that I have 2 missed calls from a 217 area code number. That's like southern central Illinois. And I'm like, well, I don't know who this is. It was from Westel, Illinois or something like that. I'm like, I don't know who this is, but they keep calling me. They called me a total of 3 times that I missed. Finally, they called a 4th time just a little while ago. And I'm like, hello. And immediately, the first thing, some woman who spoke such broken English I couldn't understand a word she said. Something about my 2009 Jeep Liberty. Well, I have a 2004 Jeep Liberty, not a 2009 Jeep Liberty. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know what this is all about. You guys called me. You've been calling me all day long. So she's like, well, hold on, let me get a manager on the line then. And, manager got on the line fairly quickly. It was kind of nice. A guy who spoke very good English, and I had no trouble talking to him. it was clear that he was trying to sell me this thing, and he kept trying to not get distracted off of his sales pitch. But he kept mentioning this policy for this coverage, and then he mentioned that our company, and I stopped him because so far, usually when somebody introduces themselves and they call you, they're like, hey, I'm such and such for this company. So far, I hadn't heard anything about what company this guy represented, what this policy. They kept talking loosely and vaguely about coverage and a policy without actually saying outright what this was for. Everything was vague terms. Oh, you know, the stuff under your hood. What? I have car insurance. What are you trying to sell me? And everything was so vague. And then he mentioned that he worked for a company. I'm like, well, excuse me, sir, what company do you work for? And he never answered my question. And so I just said, look, dude, I don't have any spare money for a thing like this, so I'm sorry. And he was like, okay, I'll just close the file then. Have a good day. I'm like, okay, so hopefully they close the file and hopefully they won't be calling me anymore. It seemed highly suspicious as being some kind of a scam. So, if some company calls you and tries to sell you what seems like insurance or coverage protection on the parts of your engine for your car and getting it replaced and repairs, it's a scam. Sadly, I don't think those kinds of companies exist, but if the guy can't even tell you what company he's calling you for, there's a problem. So be on the lookout for people that call you and try to sell you something like that, because it is a scam. Alright. Well, I just did my garbage, and now I'm just chilling, and it's 7 o'clock. And I gotta count my change, and yay, we're having fun in the gas station. Yay, buddy! Woo, woo, woo! What's interesting about these calls and these, you know, people that try to sell you on coverage for your engine parts and stuff like that. I owned a Plymouth Voyager. It was the first vehicle I ever owned. From like 2001 until 2009. I owned it. And then I owned a Pontiac Grand Am for about 5 years. No, about 6 years. And so, nobody ever called me for stuff like that about those vehicles. Why are they just now calling me about my Jeep? I don't know. It's crazy. Alright, well, you guys have a good one. Gas station log. It is 8 o'clock, buddies. Yay, buddies, it's time to go home. And then I come back and work tomorrow. And then Thursday. So, yay, buddies. Okay. Final thoughts for the day. It was a good day. Somebody tried to scam me over the phone. And I put a stop to it. I shut it down. I said, no. Not gonna do it. So, it's like hot outside. I got me a drink. Alright, Jesus is good, buddies. Yay, buddies. Good night and God bless.